Beer here back in the fantasy bar, finally back from vacation, and we are ready to rock here on this Monday. Some of my favorite plays ready for you to go here on FanDuel and DraftKings, including a value at the starting pitcher spot, my favorite value bat of the night, couple expensive pitchers we want to pick on, and of course, my favorite play of the night. Who we talking about? Belly up to the fantasy bar and find out. Welcome in, guys. Monday edition. Glad to be back here once again in the fantasy bar. Huge shout out to Stevie and Chief for filling in while I was on vacation, but we are ready to rock here. Got some favorite plays for you, ready to go here on FanDuel and DraftKings. Thank you, everybody, as always, for stopping by and checking out the video. Before we get into the plays, the housekeeping, thumbs up button, very important. That helps us out on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button as well, and check out scoresandodds.com/beer. A reminder, intro play for every video can be found on a RotoGrinders YouTube page under our short section. Quick 30, 45-second video giving you that leadoff play there, giving the rest of the main plays here in the video. All right, let's get to it here tonight. Excited to be back talking baseball with all of you guys. Let's start at third base or shortstop with Elly De La Cruz of Cincinnati. So pitching tonight, we got some guys in the high end, a little bit expensive. Nobody really jumps off the page, though. So I think there's some great spots to find some leverage here. I think one of these spots is going to be Cincinnati against Lucas Giolito, who's pitched pretty well since going over to the Angels. So it might crush some of the ownership here on the Reds. So whether you want to stack them or even as a one-off play, really like this spot for De La Cruz. 363 WOBA and a big 250 ISO for him against right-handed pitching this season. Struggles for Giolito against lefties. 234 ISO allowed, and over the last month or so, 434 the weighted OBA allowed to left-handed hitters. So De La Cruz, expensive, but I think you're going to see minimal ownership here. I think he gets it done tonight against Giolito. All right, another play like that at first base. We're rolling with Christian Walker of the Diamondbacks. So Montgomery, another guy, expensive. I don't really trust him as this high-end starting pitcher. Has had some good spots, but this is a spot I want to go more as a one-off play here with Walker rather than a stack. Been very good against lefties. In fact, one of the best hitters in all of baseball against lefties this season. That WOBA way over 400. That ISO up at 371 here, and been very good against the sinker. That is the primary pitch for Jordan Montgomery. Throws about 40% of the time. We're talking a 502 WOBA for Christian Walker against that pitch. Montgomery been vulnerable to home runs, giving one up in 4 of his last 5 starts here. Christian Walker, solid one-off play with some big upside tonight against Mr. Montgomery. All right, I promised you a value starting pitcher. We're talking Paul Blackburn of Oakland. So Blackburn been pitching real well here over his last 4 starts. We're talking 3 games of 7 or more strikeouts, 22 or more DraftKings points in 3 of those starts as well. One of those, the last one, went over 30. So huge upside here for Blackburn at a medium mid-range price here. Lowest total on the board here. We're looking at all the games tonight. This one's sitting down at 8.5. Now, a lot of that 2 bad offenses going at it here in Oakland and Kansas City, but the Royals have a lot to do with that as well. Now, strikeout rate, middle of the pack against righties, but bottom 10, WOBA, ISO, WRC plus, just a very punchless lineup here. I think Blackburn continues to roll and gets it done tonight against the Kansas City Royals. All right, back to the bats. We're going to get you some value here in the outfield with Tyler O'Neill of St. Louis. So O'Neill really jumped off the board as my favorite value play when looking through all of the teams here tonight, whether he's a one-off play to save you some money or you're rolling with that card stack. I think any way you want to roll him out there, certainly viable here tonight against the lefty, especially getting it done once again here in 2023. 421 WOBA, 295 the ISO. Falter looking like the primary long reliever in this game for Pittsburgh. 337 WOBA allowed to righties, and a lot of hard contact at almost 44% here. So O'Neill, simply too cheap. Buying in here tonight. Great value against Pittsburgh here for Tyler O'Neill. All right, it's time. Take a look at my favorite play for Monday night. Before we do that, let's continue our Beast of the Night contest. Easy to play. All you got to do, hit that thumbs up button, then head to the comment section and get fantasy points on DraftKings for my highest scoring hitter. Whoever has the closest guess, you're going to win yourself a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. While you're down there, who's your top play? Who's your Beast of the Night? Sound off in that YouTube comment section. All right, let's wrap it up with my favorite play of the night. You know, Mass, Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time. We're going to stay right there with St. Louis, one of my favorite stacks of the night. We are rolling with third baseman Nolan Arenado, tonight's Beast of the Night. So like I mentioned, really like this Cardinal stack here tonight. We're going to get the opener. We're going to get the lefty. as the long reliever. I really like it because there's a lot of guys in this lineup that hit both lefties and righties well, and Arenado certainly fits that bill. Now, the numbers certainly down against lefties this season for Arenado, but still getting it done. Still a 216 ISO form. Again, hits righties well, so no matter what direction they decide to go with this pitching rotation, the Cardinals going to be in a good spot. Falter loves to lean on that fastball over 40% of the time. That is his pitch. Big numbers for Arenado against that pitch. 360 WOBA and that ISO way up at 389. Great spot for a home run here. Whether you stack them or not, really like the Cardinals. Loving Nolan Arenado. Easily my favorite play on the board and tonight's beast of the night. All right, guys, that'll do it here for our Monday six-pack. As always, if you have any comments, questions, or feedback, hit me up in that comment section right below the video. Don't forget, fantasy points on DraftKings for my highest scoring hitter for a shot at some free RotoGrinders Premium. Hit that like button and subscribe if you have not already. And thank you guys for hanging out once again here in the Fantasy Bar. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salut. Best of luck on the slate tonight. Thanks again for watching the video. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. Go win some money. We'll see you right back here in the bar tomorrow. Peace, everybody.
Hey, thanks for checking out our videos. If you want more expert advice on DraftKings, FanDuel, or any other daily fantasy sports, make sure you check out the current videos playlist